If you need any grinding done in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM, make sure you hit up Rose NBA. Link is in the description. Great service, fast, reliable, cheap. Hit them up. They won't let you down. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're ranking the best shooting guards in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM here on this tier list. We got like 33 of the best shooting guards in the game to go through and rank, and I'm not gonna lie, gonna have to be pretty strict on the ranking because I didn't include very many bad cards on this list. So with that being said, before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Mikal Bridges is going to go C tier for me. I don't believe that he is a D tier shooting guard, but I don't think he is an unbelievably spectacular card at all either. He's great defensively, but his jumper is super mid and it really holds him back. For me, the defense keeps him out of D, but I can't go higher than C. I think Bruce Bowen is S tier. This card is the only hidden gem card I included on this list, mainly because almost everybody had the choice of getting this card at level 37, and I think most people who had that choice chose him. He's a very common card that a ton of people have. Because of that, I wanted to include him. I do have hidden gem specific tier lists as well if you're wondering where your hidden gem diamond might land. But Bruce Bowen I do think is S tier. He's an extremely elite card. He's absolutely worth putting on the list in my opinion. Quentin Grimes is a worse Mikal Bridges. He is also a decent statistical shooting guard who's decently well-rounded, but has an awful jumper that's on slow, and he's only 6'4". That's not going to work. That's a D tier shooting guard. Paul Pressey, Pro 2 fade, legitimately a great defender. He's only 6'5", but his standstill jumper is super nice. He doesn't have awesome movement, but a great fade, great jump shot, and great defense makes him a very solid card. I think he's an A tier shooting guard option. I think Clay is A tier as well. I don't think I believe he is S tier though, because his movement is not elite. His defense is very good, but to be totally honest, jumper, while great, especially off the no dip and the fade being fine, to me, I don't know if it's enough to put him S tier. He doesn't do anything really off the dribble. He's not crazy fast. He's not crazy athletic. I think A tier is fair. Kendall Gill, really good. I'm not sure if I'd go A or S with him. He's a tough one. Standstill jumper's worse than Clay, but he's far more athletic than Clay is. He's an inch shorter, but he's got actually just as good, if not better, defense, to be totally honest, and he's got Pro 2 fade. I think low S for Kendall Gill is actually pretty reasonable. I'm not sure if he'll stay there. We might move him down. We'll see. Jimmy Butler, I think, is a little better than Kendall Gill probably, although I will say Jimmy, the one thing about him is, I mean, he is also a lower S to me because of the fact he doesn't have unbelievable SIGs or animations. I mean, escape's pretty good. SIGs are okay. Jumper's fine, not insane. Defensively, he's good. He's a good slash. He's well-rounded, really good, complete card, but I don't think he's a crazy elite shooting guard. I think he's also a lower S tier guy. Bradley Beal, I really like offensively. If badged defensively, he will at least hold his own. He is only 6'4", but I think he's B tier. He's at least not any lower than C. I might move him down, but I think B is fine. Jerry Stackhouse, D tier, not a fan. This card just doesn't have that great of a jumper and plays no defense at all. To me, that's kind of a no-go for me, having both of those issues. Billy Owens is an S tier shooting guard. I think he's actually better than both Jimmy Butler and Kendall Gill. 6'9" with Pro 2 fade, legitimately very well-rounded stats and bad as well, not being unbelievably insanely high-level stuff. He does everything good, and he's got great size to do it in addition to a good jumper and a good fade. I think he's really good, and I think he's an S tier option. Gus Gerard, low A, 6'8" with a good jumper and curry slide and good badges is enough to make him a solid card. I mean, honestly, you could go mid-A. I think he's a very good card. I have no issues with him in A tier at all. Andrew Wiggins, another high A option. He's really good. He's got a great jumper, great slasher, solid, I mean, good defender, not the greatest defender in the world, but definitely a good one. He's got good size, shooting guard for sure, and his fade going right is good too. I like the Wiggins card. I think he doesn't have much SIGs. Fade going left sucks, but still a really good card. Anthony Parker, I like this card a lot. I don't think he's as good as anybody in A tier, but he just does everything good. Good jumper, good defender, leaving a little bit of movement, good slasher, 6'6". He's just good. I honestly want to put him A tier too, but I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. Like Anthony Parker, Corey Maggette. Are these guys that separate? No. You know what? We're just gonna be stricter. We're gonna move Kendall Gill down. We're gonna move Paul Pressey down. We're gonna be stricter with our list is what we're gonna do. Corey Maggette, 6'6" with Pro 2 fade, 90 driving dunk, and a good jumper. I think he's a better Paul Pressey, honestly. To me, I'll go low A with him. I think that's reasonable. I think he's better than Pressey and Parker are. And I'm actually gonna move Beal down too. We're gonna be pretty strict with this list is what we're gonna do. Kendall Gill, be a tier lower than his other card. I'll go low B. Doesn't have the stats and the badges completeness wise of the other card, but still has Pro 2 fade, good defense, and solid slashing. And he's still, in theory, the same style of card card. I just don't think he's as good at it. So we'll go B instead of A. Grant Hill is Kemba Escape, a jumper that's better this year and great slashing ability at 6'8" at shooting guard. He's a better Wiggins. Is he better enough to be S tier? I actually think I might go yes. Now that I've seen that card more, I think he's really good. I think he seriously has an argument for S tier, if not legitimately deserves it. Scottie Pippen's the best shooting guard in the game. 6'8", incredible slasher, incredible defender, legitimately a good shot creator with a great jumper and a great fade. He is probably the best card in the game, not just shooting guard. Eddie Jones, man, if his stats and badges were better, he would be so high on this list, but he's not the greatest interior defender. He has nice animations, okay movement, great fade, good jump shot, but I don't think I can go higher than like high C or low B for this card realistically. This is going to be a pretty strict list, isn't it? Or a pretty top heavy list, I feel like overall. Because a guy like Marin, 6'6", good jumper, good defender, well-rounded, good stats and badges. Another like Kendall Gill, he's really solid. I feel like he's a high A tier, really good option. There's a lot of great cards on this list like that. Kawhi has the stats and badges of a really high level card. I will say the one thing about Kawhi Leonard is his Amethyst does not have very complete badges, which is the main reason that I'd put him a little bit lower on this list. Statistically, he's not that much worse than his Pink Diamond, and he has the exact same animations, but the badges are where you go, okay, this might be a real issue for this card. And if 2KDB doesn't want to load, this is why I'm not using 2KDB to look up the card in the first place, because it doesn't even want to load. Bro, can you just show me out this? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Doesn't even really matter. Let's get back to the tier list of my computer. We'll freaking, okay, we're literally gonna have to, guys. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Brandon Roy. I think Brandon Roy is, he's another one who doesn't have quite the stats you'd expect, especially defensively. Jumper's great. Fade is very good. Slashing is great. But the defense is absolutely going to leave a bit to be desired. I think he's better than the B tiers, probably. I mean, Pressie's going to be better defensively, but B-Roy is bigger and his jumper's great. I think I'll go low A for him. That seems fair. Shane Battier, man, I wish I liked his jumper more. I'm going to be stricter. I got to be stricter on this list. Battier doesn't have a very good jumper, and Eddie Jones doesn't have the stats and the badges, I don't think. I think C tier for them. Anthony Edwards, I don't care that he's a Pink Diamond. He's 6'4" with a jumper that's not that great, and meh at best defense. He's not special. I think he's B tier. I don't care. Lamont Murray, really complete for a diamond in terms of stats and badges. He's like a better Anthony Parker, actually moves pretty decent, has a good jump shot, default swing again. Like, he's a smaller, not as good Billy Owens. I'm gonna swap him and B-Roy. I think he's better than B-Roy, more complete overall. This, I think, seems more accurate to me. Yeah, we'll go with that. Corey Maggette, same thing as Kendall Gill. He's lower than his diamond, but a similar card, same animations, just worse stats and badges on the same card, basically, is how that works, obviously. Michael Cooper, great defender, very solid slasher, good jump shot, is going to do absolutely nothing off the dribble, but is going to defend, shoot, and slash well enough where I'd put him A tier still. Dalton Connect is terrible. I think he's one of the few D tiers on this list. This card sucks. He's slow. He can't shoot. He's just not good. Billy Knight's another one that I low-key want to put S tier, but I don't know if I can, because, like, you know what? Kendall Gill is actually going to go S tier. We're going to do that. We're going to move him up. I think we're just going to do that. Billy Knight can go A tier. 6'6", great jumper, great fade. Solid movement. If the defense was better, he'd be S tier, but the defense isn't better, unfortunately. Yet another guy who I think has to go in A tier is Franz Wagner, and honestly, you could even argue Franz S because of the fact that, again, he's that 6'10" shooting guard. That level of size can be really, really glitchy, and he's really good too. Michael Redd, I hate his jumper. I would rather have, I mean, actually, I will say, would I rather have him or Mikal Bridges? Neither. Yeah. You know what? I'm fine with that. I actually don't mind that. We're putting them both in D tier. That works. Doug Christie, another Pro 2 Fade, really good card. There's so many cards on this list that are tough to rank, man. I think I'm going at A tier for him. Pro 2 Fade, great defender. He's not an insane slasher. He doesn't have SIGs, but man, he's a good card. I used this card for a while. I liked him a lot. I thought he was a really, really good option at the shooting guard position. Reggie Lewis is pretty mid. He's not the greatest slasher nor the greatest defender. These cards don't have the badges. I'm not going to lie. Move them down. And then we got to move. Who do we move down? Michael Cooper's a cone. We could move him down. Paul George is A, and at least Paul George might be S tier. He's 6'8". Great slasher, great defender, solid movement. I think you go high A. I think this is going to be the list. I don't know. This is a tough one. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm changing stuff as I go, and I still don't feel confident with it. There's a lot of guys in the S, A, B tier that are like kind of blending together to me, and it's tough to rank them and separate them. But I think we're going to go with something like this. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.